the yard, catching midges. Only you sit in this room all day at this wonderful convent and don't take any pleasure. Yes, really, I reckon it's been a whole year since you haven't left the house.
I shall never go out. Why should I? My life is already at an end. He's in his grave and I have buried myself between four walls. We are both dead.
Well, Nikolai Mikhailovich is dead, and so is the will of God, and may his soul rest in peace. You have mourned him, and quite right, but you can't go on mourning him forever. My old woman died too when her time came, and, well, I grieved over her. I wept for a month. But if I've got to wait for a whole age, well, the old woman isn't worth it. You see nobody and you go nowhere. The mice have eaten my livery. There, my lady, you're young and beautiful, with roses in your cheek. If you only took a little pleasure, beauty won't last long, you know. You want to be a peahen among the other officers at some point in your life, but it'll be too late. You'll be too old then.
I must ask you never to talk to me about it. You know that when Nikolai Mikhailovich died, life lost all its meaning for me. I vowed never to the end of my days to cease to wear mourning or to see the light. You hear? Let us go see how I love him. Yes, I know it's no secret to you that he was often unfair to me, cruel and even unfaithful. But I shall be true to death and show him how I can love. There beyond the grave, he will see me as I was before his death.
Instead of talking like that, you really ought to go and have someone in the stable harness up Toby or Giant to take a trip down to the neighbors. Madam, dear madam, what is it?
He was so fond of Toby. He always used to ride on him to the coaching in the blossom. How well he could ride. What grace there was in his figure when he pulled at the reins with all his strength. Do you remember? Toby, Toby. Tell them to give him an extra feed of oats.
Yes, madam.
Oh, who's that? Tell them that I received nobody.
Yes, madam.
You will see, Nicholas, how I can love and forget. My love will die out with me, only when this poor heart will cease to beat. And aren't you ashamed? I'm a good and virtuous little wife. I've lost myself and with the true years in the grave. And aren't you ashamed, you bad child? You deceived me, had roused me, left me alone for weeks.
Madam, there's someone here to see you.
But didn't you tell him that since the death of my husband, I've stopped receiving?
I told him so, but he wouldn't even listen. He said it's a very pressing affair.
I do not receive.
I told him, but the devil, he curses and pushes himself right in. He's in the dining room right now.
Very well, ask him in. What manners! How these people annoy me. What does he want of me? Why should he disturb my peace? No, I see that I shall have to go into a convent after all. Yes, into a convent.
Fool, you're too fond of talking. Ask. Madam, I have the pleasure to present myself. I am Grigory Stepanovich Smirnov, landowner and retired lieutenant of artillery.
What do you want?
I am compelled to disturb you on a most pressing affair. Your late husband, with whom I had the honor of being acquainted, died in my debt for 1,200 rubles on 2 bills of exchange. As I've got to pay the interest on a mortgage tomorrow, madam, I've come to ask you to pay me the money today.
1,200? And what was my husband in debt to you for?
He used to buy oats from me.
So don't you forget, Luca, to give Toby an extra feed of oats. If Nikolai Mikhailovich died in debt to you, then I shall certainly pay you. But you must excuse me today, as I haven't any spare cash. The day after tomorrow, my steward will return from town, and I will give him instructions to send your account. But at the moment, I cannot do as you wish. Moreover, it's exactly 7 months since the death of my husband, and I'm in a state of mind which absolutely prevents me from giving money matters any attention.
And I am in a state of mind in which, if I don't pay the interest due tomorrow, will cause me to make a graceful exit from this life feet first. You'll take my estate.
You'll have your money the day after tomorrow.
I don't want the money the day after tomorrow, but today.
Well, what can I do if I haven't the money now?
I can't wait till the day after tomorrow.
Excuse me, sir, you have to wait till the day after tomorrow.
So you won't pay me now?
I can't.
Is that your last word? Your absolute last final word?
Yes, the last word.
Thank you so much. I'll make a note of it. And then people want me to keep calm. I meet a man on the road and he says, "Why are you always so angry, Grigory Stepanovich?" Well, how on earth am I not to get angry? I need the money desperately. I rode out early yesterday morning and called on all my debtors. Not a single one of them wanted to pay up. Finally, I get here, dead beat after it all, having slept goodness knows where, in some inn kept by a Jew with a vodka barrel by my head, and hope to get something, and I am received by you with a state of mind. How am I not to get angry?
I thought I distinctly said my steward will pay you the day after tomorrow.
I didn't come to see your steward, but to you. What the devil, excuse my saying so, have I to do with your steward?
Excuse me, sir. I am not accustomed to listen to such expressions or to such a tone of voice. I want to hear no more.
Well, there. A state of mind. Husband died 7 months ago. Must I pay the interest tomorrow or mustn't I? I ask you, must I pay the interest tomorrow or must I not? Suppose your husband did die 7 months ago and you have a state of mind and nonsense of that sort, and your steward's gone away, devil take him. What do you want me to do about it? Do you think I can fly away from my creditors in a balloon or what? Or do you want me to go run my head against a brick wall? I go to Grustev and he's not at home. Yaroshevich has hidden himself. I had a violent row with Kuritsyn and nearly threw him out a window. Mazugo has something the matter with his bowels, and this woman has a state of mind. Not one of the swine wants to pay me, just because I'm too gentle with them. I'm a rag, weak wax in their hands. Well, I'll show them, confound it, you can't get around me that way. I shall jolly well stay here until she pays up. I'm so angry, my whole insides are quivering. I even feel sick. Waiter! Bring me some water. What a way to reason. A man is in desperate need of his money and she won't pay it because, you see, she's not disposed to attend to money matters. That's real silly feminine logic. That's why I never did like and don't like now to have to talk to women. I'd rather sit on a barrel full of gunpowder than talk to a woman. I can't even look at one of those poetic creatures from a distance without breaking out into a cold sweat out of sheer anger. I can't look at them.
Madam is ill, and she will see nobody.
Get out! Ill and will see nobody. Well, you go right ahead and not see me. I will wait right here. You can be ill for a week and I'll wait for a week. She can be ill for a year and I will wait for a year. I'm going to get my own, my dear. You shan't get around me that way with your dimpled cheeks and widow's weeds. I know those dimples. So angry, I even feel sick. My head is starting to ache. Maybe I should have some vodka. Waiter! Bring me a glass of vodka. I must say I look well. Dust all over, boots dirty, unkempt, unwashed. The dear lady may have well taken me for a brigand. It can't be helped. I'm not here as a visitor but as a creditor, and there's no dress specially prescribed for creditors. Bring it here.
You allow yourself to go very far, sir.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Who do you think I'm talking to? Get out!
The devil has come to this house. Dragged up that brought him.
I'm so angry. I could grind the whole world into dust. I even feel sick. Wake up!
Excuse me, sir. In my solitude, I have grown unaccustomed to the masculine voice, and I can't stand shouting. I must ask you not to disturb my peace.
Pay me my money and I'll go.
I thought I perfectly plainly told you I haven't any money to spare. Wait until the day after tomorrow.
And I told you perfectly plainly that I can't wait until after tomorrow. If you don't pay me today, I'll have to hang myself tomorrow.
Well, what can I do if I haven't the money now? You're so strange.
So you won't pay me now, eh?
I can't.
Very well. Then I shall wait here until you do pay me. You shall pay me the day after tomorrow. I shall wait here until the day after tomorrow. I shall sit here all the time. I ask you, do I have to pay the interest tomorrow or haven't I? Or do you think I'm doing all of this just for a joke?
Please don't shout. This isn't a stable.
I wasn't asking you about a stable, but whether I had to pay my interest tomorrow or not.
You don't know how to behave before women.
I do know how to behave before women.
No, you don't. You're a brutal bred man. Decent people don't talk to a woman like that.
How do you want me to talk to you? In French or what? Madame, je vous prie, how happy I am that you don't pay me. And what lovely weather we're having and how well you look in morning.
That's silly and rude.
Silly and rude. I don't know how to behave before women. Madam, in my time I have seen more women than you have seen sparrows. On 3 accounts I have fought duels because of women. I have refused 12 women and 9 have refused me. Yes, there was a time when I used to play the fool. I wore jewelry, made beautiful bows, sighed at the moon. I loved passionately, madly, every blessed way devil take me. But now, you must excuse me, but you won't get around me that way now. Passionate eyes, black eyes, ruby lips, timid breathing, the moon whispers. I wouldn't give a brass farthing for the lot, madam. Present company always accepted. All women, great or little, are vain, trivial backbiters, envious liars to the marrow of their bones, unreasonable, vain, merciless, and as far as this is concerned, excuse my frankness, but a sparrow can give 10 points to any philosopher in petticoats you like to name. You look at one of these creatures, an ethereal demi-goddess all in muslin. You have a million transports of joy. You look into her soul and you see a common crocodile. The most disgusting thing of all is that this crocodile, for some reason or other, believes that its chief privilege and monopoly is its tender feelings. Tell me truthfully, have you ever met a woman who can love anyone but a lapdog? When she's in love, can she do anything but snivel and slobber? When a man is out making sacrifices and suffering, all her love expresses itself in playing about with her scarf and trying to hook him more firmly by the nose. You have the misfortune of being a woman. You know from yourself what is the nature of woman. I ask you, honestly, have you ever seen a woman who was truthful, sincere and constant? You haven't? Only old women and freaks are sincere and constant. You meet a cat with a horn or a white woodcock sooner than a constant woman.
Then according to you, who is faithful and constant in love? Is it the man?
Yes, the man.
The man! Huh? Men are faithful and constant in love. What an idea! What right are you to talk like that? Men are faithful and constant. Since we're talking about it, I'll tell you that of all the men I loved, the best was my husband. I loved him passionately, with all my being. I loved him as a young girl, as an imaginative girl. I gave him my youth, my happiness, my life, my fortune. I breathed in him. I worshipped him as if I were heathen. And what then? This best of men shamelessly deceived me at every step. After his death, I found in his desk a whole drawer full of love letters. And when he was alive, it's an awful thing to remember. He used to make love to other women and betray me before my very eyes. And he made fun of my feelings and wasted all my money. And in spite of all that, I still loved him and was true to him. And not only that, but now that he is dead, I'm still true and constant to his memory. I will shut myself forever within these four walls and will wear these weeds to the very end.
Ha! Weeds. As if I didn't know why you wear that black domino and bury yourself between four walls. I should say I did. It's so mysterious, so poetic. When some tame junker or some poet goes past your windows, he'll think there lives the mysterious Tamara, who for the love of her husband buried herself between four walls. We know these games.
What? How dare you say all that to me?
You may have buried yourself alive, but you haven't forgotten to powder your face.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Please don't shout. I'm not your steward, and you must allow me to call things by their real names. I'm not a woman either, so I'm used to saying what I think straight out. Don't you shout either.
I am not shouting, it's you! Leave me alone!
Pay me my money.
I shan't give you any money.
Oh no, you will.
I shan't give you a farthing just to spite you. You leave me alone.
I have not the pleasure of being either your husband or your fiancé, so please don't make scenes. I don't like it.
So you sit down?
I do.
I ask you to go away.
Pay me my money. How angry I am, how angry I am.
I don't want to talk to little scoundrels. Get out of here now. Aren't you going? No?
No.
No?
No.
Very well then. Luca, show this gentleman out.
Would you mind going out, sir, as you've been asked.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'll chop you out in 8 pieces!
Little father, what people? I'm ill, I can't breathe. Waiter!
Where's Dasha? Dasha? Valeria! Dasha!
They've all gone out to pick fruit. There's nobody at home. I'm ill, I can't breathe. Water!
Get out of here now!
Can't you be more polite?
You're a boar, a boar's bear, a foreman, a monster.
What? What did you say?
I said you're a bear, a monster.
May I ask what right you have to insult me?
And suppose I am insulting you? Do you think I'm afraid of you?
And do you think that just because you're a poetic creature you can insult me with impunity, eh? We'll fight it out!
Oh, little father, what people?
With pistols!
Do you think I'm afraid of you just because you have large fists and a bull's throat? Hey, you foreman!
We're going to fight it out. I don't care if you are a woman, one of the softest sexes.
Bear!
You want equality of rights? By God, you can have it! Devil take it, we're going to fight it out!
With pistols! Very well!
This very minute!
This very minute! My husband has some pistols, I'll bring them here. What pleasure it will give me to put a bullet into your ticket. Devil take you!
I'll bring her down like a chicken. I'm not a silly boy or a sentimental puppy. I don't care about this softest sex.
Please, sir, have pity on an old man and just leave here. You've nearly frightened her to death, and now you want to shoot her?
If she fights, well, that's equality of rights, emancipation and that sort of thing. But, what a woman. I'll put a bullet into your thick head, devil take you, eh? How she reddened, how her cheeks shone. She accepted my challenge. By God, it's the first time I've ever seen that happening.
Dear, dear sir, please go away, and I'll always pray to God for you.
She is a woman. Now that's the sort I can understand. A real woman, not a sour-faced jelly bag, but fire, gunpowder, a rocket. I'm even sorry to have to kill her.
Please, sir, just go away, please.
I absolutely like her. Even though her cheeks are dimpled, I like her. I'm even ready to let the dead go, and I'm not angry any longer. Wonderful woman.
Here are the pistols. But before we fight, you must show me how to fire. I've never held a pistol in my hand before.
Oh, Lord, have mercy and save her. I'll go get the coachman in the garden now. Why has this infliction come on us?
Now, there are several sorts of pistols. These are dueling pistols, an excellent pair. Can't cost less than 90 rubles. Now, you must hold the pistol like this. What an inspiring woman.
Like this?
Yes, like that. Then this is how you cock the trigger. Like that. There you go. Then you take aim down this little bit. Hold your head back. Hold your arm out properly. Then you pull that little thing with your finger, and that's all. The great thing is to aim steadily and, try to stay calm. Try not to jerk your arm.
Very well. It's inconvenient to shoot in a room. Let's go to the garden.
Come along then, but I warn you, I'm going to shoot in the air.
That's the last straw. Why?
Because it's my affair.
Are you afraid? Yes? No, sir. You don't get out of it. You come with me. I shan't let any reason that'll make a hole in your forehead. That forehead that I hate so much. Are you afraid?
Yes, I'm afraid.
You lie. Why won't you fight?
Because I like you.
He likes me. He dares to say that he likes me. That's the way.
Are you still angry? I'm devilishly annoyed too, but do you understand? How can I express myself? It's like this, you see, so to speak. The thing is that, well, is it my fault that I like you? Devil take it, I like you, I almost love you.
Get away from me, I hate you!
Oh God, what a woman, I've never seen one like her. Run for lost like a mouse in a mouse trap.
Stand back or I'll fire.
Fire then. You don't know what happiness it would be to die before those beautiful eyes, to be shot by a revolver held in that little velvet hand. Think now and make up your mind at once, because if we go out that door, we shall never see each other again. I am a landowner of respectable character. I have an income of 10,000 a year. I own some fine horses. I can shoot a coin tossed into the air as it comes down. I own some fine horses. Will you be my wife?
Let's go out and fight! Let's go!
I'm mad, I understand nothing. Waiter!
Let's fight! Let's go out!
I'm out of my senses. I love you. I love you as I've never loved before. I've refused 12 women and 9 have refused me, but I never loved one of them the way I love you. I'm weak, I'm waxed, I've melted. I'm on my knees like a fool in front of you, offering my hand. Shame. I haven't been in love for 5 years, and now I am in love like a fish out of water. I offer you my hand. Yes or no? Very well.
Stop!
Well?
Nothing. Go away. Oh no, don't go away. I hate you. Oh, if you knew how angry I am, My fingers are swollen because of all of this. What are you waiting for? Get out.
Goodbye.
Yes, go away. No, don't go away. Don't come near me. Don't come near me.
Oh, how angry I am. I'm in love like a student. I've been on my knees. I love you. What do I want to fall in love with you for? Tomorrow I've got to pay the interest and begin mowing and hear you. I shall never forgive myself for this.
Get away from me! I hate you! Let's go and fight!
Little fathers!
Luca, tell them in the stable that Toby isn't to have any oaths at all today.